So we've got, and again, we are the best there is in the state of Utah, Symphony Homes. So we've got 3 different levels of what I would call levels of care. So the first one is with me. I help people find their lot. I help them pick the home that's going to be closest to their vision. And that's an important thing as well, is with us, we've got 30 plus base plans. And you have to start with a base plan. And the reason being, those plans have already been architecturally approved and they've been structurally engineered. So we know what to expect. We know where weight's going to be carried from the structural side, and then we can make changes because we already know the base value of everything. So I help people start with that home that's the closest to what they're looking for. And then I've got this really cool software program that makes me look like a total rock star, even though anybody could use it. And it lets me take these plans in a big 11 by 17 format, and I can move walls, I can add different elements, I can adjust it with them. And then one thing that's really nice that a lot of builders don't do is we sit down, myself and the clients, we sit down and we go through their home and we capture everything we can think of up front. And then we get it priced out. So we eliminate the surprise, okay? We have not asked you for money at this point. You have not made a down payment. We need to make sure that this is going to work for everybody.
I like that.
Us as a builder, the last thing I want as a builder is to get somebody so excited about this home and all of these structural things and all these amazing things we can do, and their earnest money's in, they're locked into an agreement, and numbers come back and they're like, we can't afford this.
No,
And
that's so devastating.
it's devastating, and it's not their dream home anymore. Now it's their nightmare,
That's a good
right?
point.
Now it's their nightmare because they have to decide, okay, do we just walk away from our earnest money?
Yeah.
Do we not get what we want because we can't afford it? So Symphony is very well aware of that scenario. And that's why we get so much of this priced before there's anything signed, any money, whatever. So I send that to my builder. He goes through, gets pricing, specialty items. Might take a couple of days because we've got to get a sub to give us a quote on it. And we send that back to the client. And from there, the discussion is, this is what we've got. Here's the cost for all of these items. Do you want to move forward? And at that point, we do the earnest money. And from there, we send them to the structural team. And our structural team is half architect, half engineer, unbelievably talented. Yeah. And so they take my little red rough draft to the next level. And they go through everything from like transition spaces and hallways, can lights, low voltage, home generator installs. I mean, they take it to the next level, and they also allow for any kind of elevation changes, roof line. If you want to customize the pattern of brick, stone, stucco, hardy combinations, they'll take all of that to a certain point too. And then they create a more of a final plan that we send to the city for permitting and then the structural engineer. So then at that point, we move you into the design center and you're paired with one of our 3 designers, all 3 of them unbelievably talented. I mean, one's been with us for 19 years, one's I think 11 or 12 years, and the other's 6 or 7 now. So they know the Symphony product well. They do our model homes, they design our parade homes. So when you build with us, you get the same level of care and the same quality of designers as we use for our parade homes. So there's a very high level of quality, within that. And it's so funny to hear our designers, work with our clients. Sometimes people want weird things. And our designers are not in the habit of saying no, but they will say, are you sure you want that? Like the little, that's not really going to match anything else. Are you, so they're very good about saying, think about that again, but
trust on their 20 years of experience.
Bingo, trust on their experience. And one of our designers, her name is Brittany. She's just unbelievable. She and I have already talked. When we build my Symphony home, my wife and I, we're going to give her our color palette. Okay, we're going to write up a style, and she's going to design the whole thing. And we're just going to be surprised.
I love it.
And I have so much trust in these people that I cannot wait for when they do just design my home, and my wife and I get to walk in, and it'll be our dream home.
I love too that you're talking about how like this is not just a product that I'm selling. This is a product you believe in and that you want as well. And these are dream homes. Like